Hi, I'm Coach Bob, here to talk about iMatter. What is iMatter? iMatter is a set of principles, practices, and tools to help me to know who I am and to act like I matter, and ultimately to have success with less stress. So what does success even mean to me? And that's part of the whole process. So there's 5 principles, 5 practices, and 5 tools. The principles are the mindsets, the thing to that is just kind of what it's all about. And so there's 5 things here. And the first is to realize what matters most to me. And sometimes I don't know that, and it helps me to sharpen the saw on what that is and to remind myself and to realize what matters most. Second is to clarify who I am. Who am I really? And that's 100% of the time. Then third is to follow my North Star. So why am I here? What is my purpose, my passion, my why? And then it's also, fourth is the concept of the universal process of be, do, have, and to understand what that really means. And then fifth is we call it welcome to the wisdom age. And so that's to know and understand that we are in the greatest time ever to be alive. Yeah, it's frustrating and scary and unsettling, but what a great opportunity, especially to be an entrepreneur and to live life to its fullest. So welcome to the wisdom age. So we have 5 practices to help us to live a great effing life and have success with less stress. So first is the weekly Take 5 check-in, and we call it the Take 5. It's once I do my check-in, I can share it either with myself or with others in 5 minutes. So it helps me to prioritize my week and have clarity around the most important things for the week. Second is the 331. This is a daily tool. What does it look like to have a great day today, and a quick check-in on what's going on and to be focused and focused on the priorities for the day. Third is the rules of engagement, and this is around creating great relationships. And so the rules of engagement are practices that as I use that, I'm creating great relationships with those that matter most, and especially with the person who matters most. And then the last tool, 2 more tools, is to flip it. And so what this is, it is literally a practice that every anger, fear, and frustration is a learning opportunity. And so it is a tool to flip that and to improve on the past and learn from that and to flip my attitude and not to make the same mistakes over and over again. And maybe it wasn't a mistake in the past. Then last is the my iPlanner, and this is my quarterly practice that is in place, and it's my reminder on what are my priorities for the quarter. What does it look like at the end of the quarter to have a great quarter? And it helps me to do that, to achieve that. So last are the 5 tools, and the 5 tools are the connection game, a great way to connect with others and with ourselves. And then next is the what matters most realizer, and to ultimately to help us to know really what matters most to us. Next is the who am I clarifier, so some great questions and thoughts around who am I really. Then it's the I am realizer, and so it helps me to know and feel and just to be who I am. Then last is the last tool is the My Life Ladder, and this is around the 5 rungs of the ladder, the iMatter Life Ladder, that around spirit, health, relationships, craft, and community. And so what matters most to me? And it's a 10-year grid around what matters most in those areas 10 years from now, 3 years from now, 1 year from now, this quarter. And it just helps me to stay on track. So those are the 5 principles, practices, and tools that make up iMatter. So we're excited to share those with you and share your experiences, and excited to matter with you. I'm Coach Bob. Thanks for listening. iMatter.